What up, Post? Well, I get to kill Gypsy, Queen, and Heritage all in 1 week. And I guess, look, 31 cases of finest to start anyway. So that'll be fun. Yeah, only 31. Well, that's the start. That was my allocation. What was it? Topps Chrome. I think I've got 40 cases coming. 20 hobby, 20 jumbo. So we'll have Topps Chrome at the wazoo as well. Yeah, that's still a couple, 3 months off, I think. I think it releases the Wednesday of National. I believe that's, yeah, July 30th would be the Wednesday of National. Evening. Oh. So it looks like I got a couple cases, 2 cases of Pro Debut, nothing much. It said 31 cases of Finest. I've got the Top Series 2 coming. When did you send it, Wilson? Let me take a look. Once you pay, you stop getting invoices. That is a true story. Yours should show up pretty cheap. How much did you send? And where did you send it? I don't see it. You might have gotten a letter off or something. That does happen from time to time. Yeah, I don't see $1.99 on here anywhere. Where did you send it? You might need to go cancel, and you might have a letter or something off on it. Yeah, if you can copy and paste where you sent it, I can tell you if something was off. All right, guys, we'll get going here in a couple minutes. Ha! Well, we'll get you some base. You're all about the base, I know. All good. I mean, $2. I'm not worried. I know you'll get it to me. And once you've done it once, it should pull up every time you go to send if you end up doing it again in the future. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get going. We got a lot of ripping to do. I got all the bobbles moving back here. Bobbleheads were having some fun. You never know. It's not impossible. What's going on, Melissa? If that is a Melissa. It says Melissa, but Melissas don't tend to end up being Melissas most times. All right, folks. First out of the box, Crawford, Encarnacion in a gold, Dylan Bundy. It's a Randy. See? Exactly. Melissas never end up being Melissas. They're Jeffs or Randys or Freds. Takes a professional to spot that. Posties tend to be women, though. Or so I've noticed. Ah! That was a cheap shot. I said something before. You could put the disparaging breaker remark out there. Actually, look at the backs. Forgot. You gotta look at the front, the back, the side. You probably don't care what I call you, as if I can pull you another Koufax auto. I am normally a little over an hour. Normally a little over an hour. A Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw. Bazooka back. Exactly. If someone wants to pull me a Wander, they can call me whatever they like. I'm not worried about it. Ed does like this stuff. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ed's already trying to plan his money for next year's Gypsy Queen. Putting his dollars away. Well, hopefully we can hit you something. A male blue. And a Gypsy Queen logo, Reyes. First auto of the night, Max Muncy. My word, Ed. What is that? 4 cases, 4 Muncies? Or 3 cases, 4 Muncies for you? A missing nameplate, Zenzatella. A star, Altuve. Snell, Fortune. You're killing it already. What are you, 2 for 2 already? A Judge, Fortune Teller. A Davis, Strength. I've gotten better at picking all this stuff out, though. It took a little while. And we've got Rosario. Eddie Rosario. Easy Eddie. Odds are. Well, you got Rosario too, Ed. You might as well have picked him up. A Altuve, Fortune Teller. Depends on the 17. A Wheel of Fortune, oh, Tawny. Missing nameplate of Philmeyer. Martinez, Fortune. All right. Did I miss? Was there not a veteran in this? Did anybody not see the vet? We get shorted on a vet? Come on, Ed. You're supposed to catch this on me. There was a Granky. Oh, there he is. It wasn't upside down. See, you missed it too. Jeter. Normally they've been upside down. This time the autos are on the wrong side, and it wasn't upside down. Box 1 was Ed's. All right, we've got Aguilar, Moncada, and blue Urias. Was it just a letter off or something, Wilson? Normally, that's all it is. Yeah, normally the pending. There you go, Adam Bergen. Normally pending means normally something's off. But either way, it's good. It's there. So that one, right, whatever you did, got it through. A $2 e-check? Hardly seems worth the time and effort. Anybody out there new? Had to call PayPal. they're pinching their pennies these days. Yeah, I know. I know you're not new. You remember the whole concept on the keepers and all that then? Because this is week 3, so this is the end of it. But I do still run keepers and all that good stuff. All right. A blue Leclerc. And we've got Matt Olson. Well, this is week 3, but normally I break in a 3-week set. So had you bought week 1 of this stuff, I give you the option of keeping your players for the same price for the next 2 breaks. And then when you do that, I combine shipping $7.98 for the entire 3 weeks. A Kimbrel exit. DeGrom Fortune. So I do stuff a little bit different. Missing name Vasquez. Well, McGuire's that 1 in 3. I think there's 10 boxes and 30 vets. So there's like a 1 in 3 shot at hitting him. And didn't hit him in this one. Ivan Rodriguez, old Pudge. Yeah, well, I try to match my customer base. I try. It isn't easy, though. A Corey Spangenberg. Yeah, that guy. Black and white, Corey. 21 of 50. Diaz, Fortune. A DeGrom, Ace of Wands. And a Dylan Cousins. Well, we're getting our casers out of the way. You get a Muncie, you get a Cousins. You normally get an Olsen. We're getting those out of the way. All your $3 autos there, Ed. A Freddie Freeman, Fortune. Albies, the World, blue, number to 250. Hey, those could be $5 autos later this year, though. You never know. Harper, Ace of Swords. I did see a Kopech base. Nola, Fortune. I'm sure you've hit some base, if nothing else. Anderson, DeJong, Chris Bryant, blue. That's a whole lot of base missing right there, 0 for 17. You'd have to really want it. Who's the best one you got? out of that 17. Another helpful hint for the new guys. All players that start at $1.99 do not have an auto option. The ones starting at $4.99 do. Francisco Arcia, Bazooka back. Kikuchi, think I hit him in this once. I do believe I have hit him. It's a redemption, right? I doubt I'm pronouncing it right, but... Best way to do it. Well, if nothing else, I try not to hold you guys here for 3.5 hours on this type of break. Hit all the variations and all the good stuff and get you in and out. Allard, blue. And a David Bote. He's an auto-only guy. Exactly. Nicole is never a Nicole. Melissa is never a Melissa. Oh, there we go. Zach Wheeler. I'm guessing that is a weekend jersey. Yeah, exactly. What are they watching on YouTube, by the way? A Arenado, Wheel of Fortune. Hey, just be impressed I caught that, Ed. Davis, Fortune. And George Brett. George Brett. Exactly. That's all I'm looking for. I'm staring at the name. It pretty much is all right in that area. Jansen. Missing nameplate. A Torres, Fortune Teller. A Stanton, King of Swords. And Jake Bowers. Jake Bowers. I wonder how he's doing with the Indians these days. Can't be any worse than what the Rays have been doing lately. They're back to being the Rays. I didn't know baseball players did that. I knew football players did. Bias, Fortune Teller. I've heard of linemen doing that stuff. An Ichiro auto. My goodness, you're really trying to work me. Albies, the world. Correa. Gypsy Queen logo. Scherzer, Fortune Teller. That is true. All it takes is a chip in a chair. You can't win the lotto without a ticket. Does Ichiro even have anything else in this other than the auto? He doesn't have any other cards, does he? Rosario, Bundy, Perez, blue. Yeah, I don't remember having pulled anything Ichiro. I know I've looked multiple times. Digging through it. I hate the player spots that only have autos because you keep going back and looking when you're sorting and pulling. Woo! That's pretty impressive for a Gypsy Queen card. That's more than the cost of a case. 20 only, huh? They got to be somewhere. They got to be somewhere. If I hit that for you, I do accept Outback gift cards as tips. Either that or you can take our dog and call it even. He'll fit in the box. Oh, there's one on eBay. We're down to 19 then. We'll start on this side now. Leave the autos. A Tucker, Fortune. A Bregman, black and white. There's a nice Bregman. A 38 of 50 on Bregman. A Agia, King of Wands. A Acuna, Fortune. A Roberto Alomar. A blue tie-in. Yelich, Fortune Teller. Had a nice Yelich last time. Nope, not an auto, just a black and white. Ohtani, the world. Would have been real nice if it had been an auto. A Newman, missing name. Newman. Austin Meadows. Austin Meadows. That one is a Ray. A blue Glaber. And a Colin Moran. Colin Moran. Dealer spot did hit. Take one, miss one. Bowers wasn't mine, but Meadows was. A Kershaw, Magician. Soto, Fortune. I want to hit a couple good ones. Lamb, Gypsy logo. Someone tried to return on me today. They're learning the hard way that doesn't work. Over like $7. Pathetic. Glaber, Turner, and Gallo blue. If I could get my hands on them, I don't get to get my hands on them, though. It's out of this stuff, too. He had a stinking vet and complained that he didn't hit anything. He wanted to return it and get his money back, kind of thing. First off, he paid late, then wanted to barter the shipping price because he said he didn't hit anything. But he did hit some base on another player. So I even gave him his shipping back on the one and shipped first class for him. And then he still tried to pull this. eBay's already said he's going to lose. And have his account stinking monitored from now on. Over $7 measly bucks. It's crazy. Of course, over $7, I'm probably willing to spend 2 hours to keep it from happening. So, no, never a 12-year-old. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Trust me, I do enough with them. You listen to all that stuff in the sports, in the scammers page, that eBay doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, they will. You got to know what you're doing, but they will absolutely back you. And there really is no gray area with this anymore. You follow the certain rules, yeah. You follow certain rules, there's too much money in it for them. Tucker, fortune teller. My fees I pay to them are anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000 a month. Kershaw, the magician. They're not about ready to let that disappear. Hendricks, Gypsy Queen logo. Acuna, fortune teller. Well, you don't have to do that part. They can give you the money, your shipping back, or they can send you base kind of thing to cover. Gary Carter. This stuff is probably about a 3-hour. That's just the sort. Then another hour plus to pull. And then another probably 3 to ship. Joey Gallo, missing nameplate. So it's a day. I mean, it really is when it's all said and done. Yelich, fortune. A Trout, Thunder. This stuff is kind of difficult, comparatively speaking. And a Kristen Stewart. Bowman's worse. And that's for sure. Then you have the easy stuff. Like Elite's pretty stinking easy. Part of the gig, though. Davis, blue. A Francisco Arcia. Everybody thinks they want to be a breaker. Trust me, there is work involved. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Well, I'm just me, and my wife helps sort. Don't have anybody else. Your problem is getting allocation, though. Judge, strength. Money doesn't get it to you. Congrats. Soto, fortune teller. Your 17 are playing out. And a black and white Nemo. Finding Nemo. 40 of 50. Yeah. Hey, that's better than 0 for 17. I can do that math. And trust me, I have had people go 0 for 17. That's why Elite Extra Edition is my favorite stuff. Half a case, you get 80 autos. I make a lot of people happy. Encarnacion, Severino, and a gold Matt Carpenter. 16 of 50 for Matt Carpenter gold. Anytime you can open a somewhat cheap product and you get 80 autos, it's a good thing. It's fun for the breaker. I started 3 years ago, Mike, before they really started allocations. They kicked in allocation on my last product, which was Bowman. Everything else, I kind of got what I wanted to start with. And my distributor guarantees me what I got from the year before with Topps products. So I got 40 cases of Topps Chrome last year. I got 40 cases coming this year. They do guarantee, which also means you didn't get any last year, you get nothing this year. You might get a box or two, maybe. But you don't get hardly any. You don't, I mean, and you can go sit there with a, here's $1 million check, means nothing to them. It's all off previous year's orders. Freeman, fortune teller. A Encarnacion, 10 of Swords. I just got lucky I jumped into this when I did. Paul Goldschmidt, 42. Just lucky I jumped when I did. A Reddick nameplate. Nola, fortune teller. I mean, I know for a fact there's some big boys out there that I get more allocations than they do. And that is a true story. Bingo. Ty Cobb. Yeah, you don't ever say that. But you also have to be able to pay for it, too. It's not on like a never kind of deal. You do have to pay when you take. And it's all up front. And you got to order it blind, not knowing what's in it. Diaz, fortune teller. I see something red coming. A Diaz, exit. Gene Segura, 7 of 10. Gene Segura, 7 of 10. I was hoping for an auto. And Trevor Story. Is that you, Archuleta? Trevor Story. I always liked that kid. For some reason. Blue, Stroman. A Brandon Lau. Gypsy variation. And a Ryan Borucki. Yeah, pretty sure people buy Segura these days. I think he's been hitting it pretty good with Philly, hasn't he? Nameplate of Jeff McNeil. Missing nameplate of McNeil. John Carlos Stanton, King of Swords. A DeGrom fortune. Hey, Chris, by the way, since you're out there, you do realize and know if you've got a box here like you do for keepers, to wait to pay until the end, all the players in, and I take your shipping off? Because I put everything in your box, so you're not having to pay more, right? I thought maybe you had paid extra shipping one night, but I'm not 100%. I try to keep it as cheap as possible for you guys, shipping-wise. I know I'm not the cheapest if you're just getting in 2 players one night, but other than that, I do my best to try to keep it cheap. Bazooka back. It is Adam Eaton. Well, you know you can combine for up to 3 weeks, right? I mean, this is week 3, so everything ships this weekend. But I will combine for 3 weeks. So $7.98 can get you in 15 breaks if you so choose. And don't worry, when I lift it up, there is a camera still here. But this will give you an idea. All those boxes up there are keepers for people. That means one person, one box. There's about, I don't know, 150 of them. So all I do is put your cards in your box. Not yet. You're still in a single. You're overflowing the top of your single, though. It will be a double wide by the time it's done. And if you buy more than your box can hold, I pay the difference. Paxton, Kane, Perez. I don't know after that. Like I said, you're already overflowing it. I just haven't done it. You hit other stuff. No, you got a bunch of swags. I'll buy you a Copic if I can keep your swags. Verlander, Fortune. Don't listen to Posty. Strasburg, Gypsy Queen logo. Nope. Yeah, because he knows. He's got some nice swags, number to 15 out of Elite. Kluber, Magician. You got what, 2 of those? Number to 15? Bryant, Fortune. And we got Reggie. Reggie. A Arenado fortune teller. The Joker, Acuna. Take one of his autos if he's in here somewhere. John Gray, missing nameplate. Finding Nemo. He's back. And better than ever. Brandon Nemo. You'll be killing it with Nemo tonight, Posty. I know how much you like him. Marcus Semien. I'm guessing that's player jersey. I don't see 42 on it. A D. Gordon blue. And a Corbin Burns. Corbin Burns. So Melissa's husband, you got 17 auto slots or just 17 players? A Betts Emperor. Urias Fortune. Just players. Then you've done pretty well not knowing how many auto slots. If you've got 4 autos so far. You're doing better than me. I've got the actual Rays players, and I've just got the Meadows so far. Well, like I said, hopefully this is going quick enough for you guys. I try to keep it moving. Looks like we'll be right at about an hour. Which, for this stuff, isn't too bad for all the packs you got to rip. Six auto spots and 4 hits? That's actually pretty darn good. Or 3 autos. Okay, well, 50-50, still not bad. You got me beat. I know I'm not at 50. And unless you're wanting me to keep, this stuff does go out within 2 days, normally. I do my best to get it out because I'm breaking Monday through Friday every night. Yeah, you kind of slowed down a little. Yeah, Lindor was killing it in the beginning. The first 2 cases. I had a variation in an auto and then a variation in the second case. These last 2, he slowed up. I'm complaining a little. But I'll save up my luck for Bowman on Stinking Thursday. A Blackman, Bowers, and Acuna. Yeah, I'm going to say hopefully save my luck for Thursday for Wander. Obviously, I need some luck. Baez, Fortune. A blue, Luis Urias. Numbered 71 of 250. A Arenado, Wheel of Fortune. Scherzer, Fortune Teller. And a Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson. And Justin Upton, black and white. Number to 50. Labor, Fortune. A Aguiar, Wands. Here, auto. Bryce Wilson. Bryce Wilson. Hard to watch the Rays anymore a little. They are definitely struggling. Definitely struggling. Barrios, blue. 4 for 6. You're killing it. You got Whit Merrifield too? Whit Merrifield. Nope. Well, the Rays are just playing bad ball, and management is just awful. Ohtani, the world, just making some stupid decisions. Was that a 42 Whit? It was upside down. I didn't notice it, though. Ed is the one that would notice on me. How early in this was that? Was it in the other stack? Oh, the auto. Ah. All right, yeah, the auto's 42. There you go. I'm thinking I missed something. Davis, Fortune. Missing nameplate on Bogarts. Marte, Gypsy Queen logo. Is that a player as well? Because it's in yellow. I'm guessing that's a player jersey. Ah! I hit it. It is 99. 21 of 99. Man, I'm turning into an expert somewhat on this stuff. Just when I'm down to my last 2 boxes. What do you mean Soto broke StatCast? All right, guys, I've got 2 boxes, 14 minutes left to be at an hour. Huh. Upper deck. Kid can hit. I haven't hit an auto in the Chrome cards since the first case either. Those are pretty darn rare as well, seems like. Martinez, Bellinger, Abreu. Yeah, not as many. Other side. Forgot I got the autos going the other way tonight. A Altuve, Fortune Teller. Missing nameplate on Cozart. Acuna, the Joker. A Martinez, Fortune Teller. And Hank Aaron. So, from the guys that are here, any input on what you would prefer between Bowman's Best, Topps, what is it, the minor league stuff coming out, or Prism baseball? Judge, Fortune Teller. I'd like to pull one. However, the Emperor, Mookie Betts. And on Iglesias Blue. No Prism. And then we got Prism. Glaber, black and white. Well, let's put it this way, BC. If you like Bowman's Best, I have 25 or, well over 20 cases of it here. I will be breaking it again at some point on a pretty darn consistent basis with how much of it I've got. Gomes to 250 blue. I'm just trying to go through some stuff I don't have as much of. Junis, Gypsy logo. And a Brad Keller. You like low-level autos. You're in this. Because I have a problem. Yeah, well, I've got 4 cases of it. What does that tell you? JD Martinez, strength. Now, I've only got 2 cases of Topps Minor League. I've only got 4 cases of Prism. It's not like I've got a ton of this stuff. Snell, Fortune Teller, where I've got Bowman's Best, I've got over 20 cases of it still. Well, if I do full cases, keep in mind there's, what, 20 boxes in a case? I might do half cases. No hiding packs in the top of the box. That's not cool. How many cards are in Prism? It looks like there's a ton of cards. Well, this is only taking me an hour, Ed. You know me. I'm not going to hold you hostage if I can help it. Are the variations pretty easy to find? It's not as stupid as this, I'm hoping. Even though there is a cheat to it. Well, they are Prism. Well, I'm old. Sitting here for any massive... I don't know if I could sit here for 3 hours. And I'm not 100% sure I have the patience to sit here for 3 hours. I've gotten better at my pack ripping. That's an underappreciated skill. Well, that's it on the bazooka backs. Not that many of those tonight. We've got Moncada. Come on. Come apart. There we go. Crawford and Pilar blue. He's out storm chasing for what I saw on Facebook. He's a tornado chaser. Verlander, fortune teller. No, if I was going to do it, I'd just get it done. Lugo, nameplate. The problem with the cases are so stinking expensive, Chris, that when you do full cases, you barely break even. Sometimes you lose money on it. Mike Trout, Thunder, you do halves, you can double it up, and you at least start, it makes it worth doing, if you know what I mean. In case you're ever wondering why things are done the way they are. Bryant, fortune teller. I'm a math guy. I sit there and look at the numbers. So I'll take product as long as I'm not going to lose on it. This stuff is a break even. Sandy Koufax. Everybody is to a point. I am just as much as you are. Well, I don't know if I'm as cheap as you, but I try. Hey, you did go high-end on your swags, though. I'll give you credit. Arenado, fortune teller. Ha! No Rickies, Robert. And he kept them on top of it, Ed. Judge, strength. Can you believe that? Not one Ricky tonight. Gary Carter. Well, we could have been there. Gary Carter, Gypsy Queen logo. Yeah, he kept them. He couldn't have done that when he was married, Ed. And a Matt Chapman. He's hitting it pretty good right now. Matt Chapman. Maybe there's a Ricky logo. Well, I'm not saying that's necessarily the cheapest way to go at it, though. You might want to get better at hiding it. Jesus Aguilar, blue. Cedric Mullins. I think Posty's getting alimony, though, so he's got that going for him. So he's able to take the alimony and spend it here now. Look cheesy. Gypsy Queen logo. Yeah, I couldn't even get you out golfing when I was up there. Magician, Kluber. Urias, fortune teller. Heck, I would have even paid for you. All right, guys. That's it for tonight. We are done with Gypsy, except the recap, which is coming up. All right, Ed. We'll catch you later. Yeah. We already used up that Koufax box, obviously. Well, Robert, just let me know what you want to do. If you're going to get into something else, we'll let the shipping roll over. If you're not, let me know and I can send it back to you, the shipping-wise. I try to be easygoing about all that. No Kushi. Yeah, that guy. Alrighty, guys. Recap coming. We've got our bazooka backs. We've got Kershaw, Arcia, and Eaton. Our short prints, we've got Jeter, Rodriguez, Brett, Alomar, Gary Carter, Cobb, Jackson, Robinson, and a Gypsy Queen logo on Carter. Aaron and Koufax, black and whites. Spangenberg, Bregman, Nemo, Upton, Torres, gold, Chrome, Carpenter, Bundy, a red, number to 10, Segura. And our variations, we've got Wheeler, Goldie, Semien, and Marte. Autos for tonight. We've got Olsen, Rosario, Muncy, Cousins, Bowers, Bote, Meadows, Moran, Arcia, Stewart, Story, Borucki, Nemo, Burns, Wilson, Merrifield, which is a number to 42, 42, number to 99. Keller, Chapman, Mullins, and a blue Iglesias. All right, that is it for tonight. Reminder, we got Bowman's Best tomorrow. Bowman's Best tomorrow. We've got Heritage Team, believe it or not. I've only got a case of it. So Team on Heritage on Thursday, and then back half of Elite on Friday. Nope, none of the... Oh. Nah, nope, because I flip all that stuff. It would have shown up when I flipped it. None of the autos are bazooka backs. Absolutely. Hope you guys hit something. If you didn't, there's always next break. Get an elite. Get 17 players. You'll hit something. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, with Bowman's Best. Have a good night.